Welcome to the gray heavens, a scrupulous place in space where saints and souls have friendly chatter about things that really matter. But I want to go outside, it's too nice. So today's episode is not going to be on a documentary, but today is going to be a show and tell of the art that I have created. Why don't you just first look at it? Tell me its story. Describe it to me as if I was blind. A 1 foot by 20 inches white canvas with streaks of sunset pink and blues in the background of a collage paste of a old encyclopedia. Cutouts of the galaxy, farming, a vendor at a corner, mathematics, coins, a cutout of a $1 bill devoured by a moth, a Jewish man, coins, a flogging, and Van Gogh, as well as the sparrow, and Jesus' ministry on earth. So this piece is inspired by Jesus' Sermon on the Mount. And don't turn off yet, because this isn't just evangelism. That's the point. The point was to have a life that isn't tethered by money, but it isn't as stringent as just evangelism, hence the art. What is that? So this is a seraphim. I call this one Seraphim School. And so, found in Isaiah 6, the seraphim. If you know anything about the Bible, or if you know anything about Isaiah's ministry, is what they were saying. So the seraphim, what they were saying was, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord. The whole earth is full of his glory." As you can see down here, is actually a fiery serpent. And so they probably don't look like that. But anyways, that's not the point. The point is, the whole earth is full of God's glory. And so that's not a simple restriction of something. That's all the things. What I was aiming for is that the world is not restricted by Christian content. That's what I was meaning. The very existence of to perceive beauty is what our Father is famous for, and to crave creativity is what our Father is famous for. And so that's why you can look through this book, you can look through this piece. You can look through this piece, and even in the back. That was me. I had long hair back then, but for much of my Christian life, that's not the case. The case is, it's stringent, it's kind of nothing more than Jesus, and that's it. I don't know if you feel that, but I do. This one. So this one looks very silly. It is a red cover cut from a old encyclopedia with figures that all cast a very similar appearance: long hair, neck length hair, goatee, a mustache, or like a facial hair, eyebrows. All of them cast the same drawn over of that appearance, even the babies. All of these are what I want to be when I grow up. I want to be to find in purpose everything that I do as Jesus did during his ministry. It's my craving. It's my desire. Does it seem familiar at all? Yeah, it's Rapunzel. It's from the Disney movie Tangled. And this movie, if you've never seen it, I suggest it. Why? It's a Disney princess movie. But it's reminiscent because Mother Gothel is telling the truth to Rapunzel, and she's using to keep her isolated, to get her in sort of a mentality that is reminiscent. It has a peeling bowl. So this one is a more like a prayer. This piece, it's actually based off of another piece that I drew. Yeah, it's inspired by this piece. This is another one. This is exactly it. This is the artist who sees the creativities of God, and for some reason, humans have the innate ability to perceive and appreciate beauty, but it doesn't contribute to our survival whatsoever. But why do we have it? I see that's where our Father fills that gap, and that's the purpose of art itself. And so with art fulfilled. But to get into those groups, like, there isn't an emphasis in evangelism to make art. And so even to find these places, a lot of this art, there's art that makes me, there's just stuff that is uncomfortable on these platforms, but it's still art. And so this is just me being honest with myself. And I'm being honest with you. Please don't manipulate what I'm going to say. And please, it's not for you, it's just for me. So if you on my sketchbook, this is another one. This is, I don't want to waste my life. I want to be ever presently soul searching for the stars and hunting for them. I don't want anything to take me down and dumb me down to a purpose that isn't worth living. So I want to always be hunting for the stars. Don't settle for eating food, waking up and going to bed. Don't do that. Don't do that. Ask for God to satisfy your soul in every single possible thing. This is another one of those feelings. I don't want my attention to be packed up somewhere and shipped off to a place that I don't know where it's going. I want my attention, creativities to be refined towards a purpose that is worth doing. I don't want it to be wasted. I don't want to leave this world knowing that I never got it done. This will be our last one. I would probably call this one Psalm or Matthew 18, where forgiveness is allowing that person to come into your life to hurt you again with no borders. To forgive someone is to bring them back into your life so that they can hurt you again. In fact, you should be more open to that. The burden is on the one who hurt him. The burden is on the one who is hurt, not the one who hurt someone else. And so, if you were ever taught this way, then you know how it feels to be almost like hit with a cross, like beaten with a cross, where like you have to create like a straw man to feel the blows, a blow so soft as someone encouraging you to forgive. This is Gray Heavens, where black and white don't fit exactly right, where saints and souls friendly chatter about things that really matter. Consider subscribing to this channel, and if you share it with your grandparents, and if you share it, this will be a safe place to have those conversations about big things. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much. 1 2 1 2. Sound check. Sound check. Audio check. Can you hear me? Is it a staticky din in the back? Focus. Focus. No!